You have a stun, you have Venomancer who can do the DOT, damage over time, and then you have the burst coming out from the Timber Sword and Queen of Pain afterwards. So, PhD, they're going for this magic heavy route. When BKB start to pick up, being picked up on the side of Janko, which you should see one on Storm Spirit eventually. Back, if he's going for a carry build, might decide to pick up a BKB later on so he can't be locked down. And speaking of lockdown, they don't have too much on their side. They only have a Rubik, the reliable stun department, whereas Furious don't have the stun coming out from the Tiny. They've got an arrow that can possibly land, so they don't have too much either. So both sides have the potential to run, but not necessarily the potential to gank as they don't have too much lockdown and stunts. And anyway, let's get into introducing the team. For the side of Furious Dota, you have Wang Wang will be picking up your Rana, Windy Dinosaur will be taking up the Timbersaw, Adobe on your carry, Tiny, Primitive Willow on the Venomancer, and finally 50 Shades of Players will be picking up your Queen of Pain.
And on the side of Janko, they've got Eve on the Rubik, Night Shivers on the Storm Spirit, Ching is on the Lich, I forgot how the Dota is on the Tinker, Darkstorm on the Bristleback. Also just want to say, they've also got the Electric Vortex as a reliable lockdown.
Oh, that's right, the Vortex. I forgot about the Vortex. It just went past me, but 2.5 seconds at level 3, that's definitely reliable enough. I like it, so we'll see how well Janko do here. If they want to go aggressive, you do have your Rubik and Lich. That's not an aggressive lineup. That's more of a defensive, get your Tinker some farm lineup. But instead, they're going to go 2-1-2. What do you feel about this?
Don't know. It's the thing here is Lich is going to be able to deny the creeps, meaning he's still going to get experience. Darkstorm is always going to have some good lane equilibrium. Basically,
30 seconds to battle.
Even with pulls, it's still not going to be too bad, and he should be able to get last hits and some farm relatively quickly. So I don't mind it too much. Tinker, thing about Tinker is he's relatively fragile by himself. Even with a Rubik, I guess Rubik can help out there. But if they gank this Tinker earlier on, it's going to really help shut him down entirely, and we'll see what happens, but at the moment it just looks like they're just going to hang out in bottom and maybe try to get off some kills there instead.
Man, one really nice thing about a Lich and a Bristleback working together is you have that Frost Shield. Throw the Frost Shield out onto the Bristleback, he's got even more armor. He's going to slow on him if you try to stop him or auto-attack him down to harass him, and then he's just going to come in and just decimate your lineup. So that's a nice little niche play that they do have there, which is going to run around into the jungle. There's going to be pings coming out. They're going to be wondering where he's going to be throwing this ward, and we are too. And he will be throwing it down. This should block the camp, and it should not be de-warded. It's in such a strange spot. And now he's going to walk into a Tiny. He's going to walk into the Venomancer, but unfortunately, they did not have a throw. They did pick up a stun on Tiny because you do want that stun at level 1, and he will get away.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Which my sacrifices don't cool down. But you know, currently it's a really good ward spot, and as you're saying, it did block it. Darkstorms, yeah, Bristleback by himself, he can still get picked off. I guess he's not really by himself. Lich is there, but Lich won't really be there, if you know what I mean. Like, he's gonna be denying creeps basically most of the time. Whereas this is a very powerful combo. In fact, if Lich does sort of hang around and move in, he can just get killed off. Apparently there's still an overlay. Come on. Fix it.
There we go.
I'm not in control of the overlay, by the way.
Yep, it got fixed. I think it's 45 seconds of the game. So
Sweet.
on the ball there. Good old streamer. But anyway, in mid lane we have Night Shiver. He's got 8 for 7. He's doing very well. Last hit and denying 50 Shades of Play. 50 Shades of Plays has got 2 for 2. So he's in a little bit under the weather. Not where he wants to be. He's still trying to save up for his bottle. He's 300 gold off as he did go for those Mantle of Intelligence at the start of the game to get a little bit more harassment out if he required it. And a little bit more auto attack damage because everyone knows int gains you damage when you attack.
Well, if you're an in-hero, it does. But yeah, this is I don't have anything wrong with this. I mean, it is a slower bottle, and Storm Spirit will have it up first. But in general, Storm Spirit is just doing way better in terms of last hits. So, and he's got a Null Talisman for himself. Yeah, there's not much else to say in that mid lane. Currently, just Storm Spirit outlaning him. Sorry, outlaning the Queen of Pain. This bottom lane for Furious isn't working as well as they'd probably hoped. I'm assuming they would like to get the kill by now, um, especially on a Bristleback, who the longer you wait, the tankier he gets. And they finally, they try to D-ward. It's gonna miss. Will they waste another sentry for it?
I know that. I mean, they really want that XP, but where that ward is placed, there's no way you're gonna find it. They're probably gonna think the ward is possibly in this jungle here, or a little bit down here. I mean, if they do go down here, they will find it, but I don't think they're gonna suspect that, especially with that Lich and how he was walking around earlier in the game. But have a look at the XP. We do have J&Co, they're taking the early XP and gold lead at the moment as they have running that 2-1-2 lineup, all farming effectively. Eve is in that jungle getting some pulls off, getting some creeps from that jungle. Bottom lane, you got Lich picking up some XP from his sacrifice, and Bristleback farming in the middle, and in the and farming at the bottom, and in the middle, Night Shiver doing very well on his kills and denies 15 to 14. He's not giving any free stuff away to this Queen of Pain, who's sitting 8 for 8.
Yep, I mean that's a lot of denies and losses as well. Um, Queen of Pain being completely shut down. Does have a bottle, but Storm Spirit's gonna have a quick orchid at this rate. He's gonna hit his level 6 very quickly, and once he starts roaming, he's almost level 6 himself, while Queen of Pain is still in level 4. Um, that's gonna hurt. You have an orchid, you're gonna be able to shut down the Queen of Pain so easily and just get some early kills. Even if you're not targeting the Queen of Pain, if you're targeting someone else, it doesn't matter who you're targeting on the side of Furious. They really need their spells, and Orchid absolutely decimates them.
Man. Bottom lane, Adobe, his last hits are early at 12. I mean, it's not too bad against a Bristleback who is harassing you a little bit. And every time they try to harass the Bristleback, they get hit with the slow from Blitz's Frost Armor. And they have to be careful, because once that gets applied, that gives the chance for J&Co to possibly initiate. That slow is pretty big. And we missed first blood at top lane. Wow.
We're terrible.
We're very terrible. Timbersaw goes down.
We should disband.
Oh man. Hashtag worst casters AU. But Rubik and How to Dota, they do manage to pick up a kill on Timbersaw, which is very strange, especially since he got 2 points in Timber Chain. I'm not too sure how that would have came about. Yeah, it must have been consistently been chipped down by I Forgot How to Dota, and then just Rubik came in out of the blue and picked them off.
Yeah, I did see his march of the machines on the cooldown there, and obviously he's leveling up his laser for the pure damage.
In lane, we got Night Shift, he's doing a lot of damage to 50 Shades of Play. He's not going to jump in on that. Just using his Invis rune to do just a little bit of chip damage to take him down and make the 50 Shades of Play even more on the defensive than what he already is.
Good God, Night Shiver, man. 25 last hits, 23 denies, 50 plays, or Shades of Plays. Just a little bit of harassment now, but this stacking constantly, it's actually literally stacking. That's going to be huge once the Bristleback decides to go for it.
Oh jeez.
Look how many creeps there are.
That is a pretty big lineup in there, and you can grab all that for your Tinker. Well, that's going to be GG. And Night Shiver jumps all the way down, picks up a haste rune. It's like, oh, bring it 50 Shades of Play, might put a little bit of aggression on him. Or you just put the haste rune and run back to mid so he doesn't miss anything. Because at the moment, it doesn't feel like he's missing anything at all.
Yeah, and top lane though, Primitive Ruler is actually going to get picked off there. Eve getting the last hit, but now in a little bit of trouble himself.
And Windy Dinosaur, will he be able to get the Timber Chain? He will not get the Timber Chain. I really feel as if he shouldn't have used the Timber Chain and just walked and kept with him with the Whirling Death, as he had the same movement speed as the Rubik, and if you could stay on top of him, you would have had the Whirling Death kill. So I feel as if it was a little bit of a misplay. He missed out on the kill, but he went for it. Down at the same time at the bottom lane, Bristleback's going for it. He's found one. He's going to get a second kill, and, well, Jaco, they're not happy about last game. They're going to start picking up some kills for themselves, and Bristleback, with that shield on top of him, it's just scary. He's got so much armor.
Yeah, he's almost got his mechanism actually. He's about 50 gold off. That's very, very quick. And he still hasn't even got all that ancient stack, which actually can be for Tinker as well. Yeah, depends on who wants it. Probably Tinker, because he's going to have a very quick boost of travels, and he just go for it.
Yeah. think he's got 2,100, so speaking of his boots of travel, he does have that if he wants to pick that up now. Might be going for something a little bit extra, but he should be picking up that boots because they'll help him farm around the map and then rotate down the bottom. Can Lich get that extra stack off? He's watching it, he's waiting for it, but I think he's reached pretty much to the limit where all the creeps can't get out of the camp before the next one spawns.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got a huge stack there. Oh, will he hit it?
I think he's going to get close. Will he get it?
I think he...
Oh.
Oh, no. A scumbag dinosaur. Fun to hide.
Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate there. Extra 3 would have been another, what's that, about 600 gold on top of that stack that's already there. And now there's going to be a fight for bottom rune. He calls my rune. He's going to just walk to it and pick it up. Queen of Pain can't do anything about it. Well, he did call dibs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got it on the dibs.
Now, down at bottom lane, they might be looking to be a little bit aggressive. Adobe gets hit with the Frost Blast, but they're not going to go. And Zip comes flying on, and Night Shiver's found him out. The arrow comes, it does land onto the Brustback. That's not really the hero you want to hit at the moment. Night Shiver's going to keep going, but they're not. Will they continue to go further? They will. Bristleback, with all the armor in the world. He throws his teammate Wang Wang. Wang Wang's got nowhere to go. King Queen of Pain turns around. She doesn't have enough mana to use her ult. She does. Murano does fall actually. Night Shiver's still taking a lot of damage from the tower. And now we have, I've got how to Dota. He's down here, he's ready to defend. And now they're going to be looking to push this tower. We have a South being thrown out by Night Shiver. He's looking, he's waiting. Is he going to go any further? No, Queen of Pain's already backed off. But once again, a nice initiation coming from J&Co and a rotation coming out from Night Shiver. And top lane, however, we got initiation. Gale comes. We lands onto 2 heroes. Actually, lands onto 1 hero. Doesn't even land on a hero. What am I talking about? Windy Dinosaur. He's got to take a lot of damage. Adobe gets the avalanche just. Will he be able to find a kill? He throws one up in the air. He doesn't get the double auto attack off. He only gets 1 auto attack. And this should be the death of Adobe. I've got how to Dota. We'll zap him down. And then just jump straight back on home. And now Bristleback. He's on the hunt. He doesn't want to let Venomex get away. But a TP spot coming in and he will have to back.
Yep, but that teleport from Tinker, pretty big there, and same with the Bristleback teleport. He popped his mechanism and showed that Eve stayed alive, and this is looking a little bit like last game. Once again, Janko, I mean, they're not 7-0, but they're 7-1, and they're looking quite strong at the moment.
Man, we do have Night Shiver. He's walking around. He's going to pick up a haste rune down on bottom lane. He'll bottle that up quite happily. He's got his magic wand ready to be sent to our top lane. There's a lot of damage coming out. Will they be able to find it? Gale does land onto the Bristleback, but Bristleback doesn't care. He's going to continue chasing down. Timbersword does fall, and Bristleback should pick up that final kill. Oh, my voice. And Daredevil Dota. Shout out to Daredevil Dota picking up his first rare in this tournament.
No, it's not his first.
Oh, so he's picked up another one?
Another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Pretty sure he picked up another one in the game that I cast.
He's always complaining, oh, I never win anything, but he finally gets something, so good on him anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the J&K, they still haven't actually killed this stack, which I don't know who they're saving it for, but they can get it at any moment they really want to. For the moment, looks like they just want to keep going on with the aggression, since it's doing well for them. Oh wow, nice blinking from 50 players.
But
misses the ult.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't grab as much as he could have, and I don't even think the ult would have phased Bristleback too much. He did have the mechanism popped, he does have a magic wand still, so 50 Shades of Play.
True.
Yeah, not going to be able to do too much with that ultimate. TP spot coming in from I Forgot How to Dota, push out the wave and then he'll just disappear back home. And as you said, it's surprising that he hasn't gone down for the stack. He was in their jungle farming 3 of their camps at once instead of grabbing his stack, so it's a little bit strange. Their head hasn't rotated down, and actually now that I think we say that, he's come down here and he's going to throw out some Martial Machines onto the tower, clean up the creep waves off the tower a little bit, and then go down to his very delicious stack. And we'll see how far it goes. He's even going to try for the pool, but we already know he should be able to get it. Dinosaur, yes! At the same time, we did lose a Queen of Pain, but please, it was the Ancients that we cared about most. And now Windy Dinosaur is in a lot of trouble. He gets lifted up, he gets thrown as well. He's trying to get a hook. He's waiting way too long, and he will fall. And now we have a counter Gale coming out into the Venom FC and pick up a double kill.
All in a day's
And there we go. There's the ancient stacks for the Tinker. I forgot how to do it. Picking up all that gold. He is swimming in it.
Oh, swimming is an understatement at the moment. He is like just rolling. No, swimming's worse than rolling. Oh, he's breathing in it. Aha.
He's basically like filled up a bathtub. Or it's not even a bathtub. He's got like a whole pool. Forget it. Leap.
He's going down at bottom and he grabs it. Will he be able to pull him back in? He doesn't have enough mana to use his vortex. He does have a Revenant, but Revenant's not going to help you in that situation if you don't have a vortex to pull back into it.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, this is tough for Ph.urious. I mean, Janko 12 kills in the lead.
Down at bottom we have a little bit of initiation onto the Storm Spirit, but there was no mana for a toss, so Night Shiver's just going to zip on out of there. Creator Pain looks like he wants to continue. He had his ultimate coming off in 2 seconds. At the same time though, top lane's taking a lot of aggression. The Martial Machine's ripping through those creep waves, and the next creep wave is now here, and they should start pushing this. Lich does eat it, so it's going to delay that push just a little bit longer.
Yeah, at the same time, this is going to be hard to...
They're going on in, Snot comes out, Primitive Willow is in a lot of trouble, and he does get to take a fade block to the face. Windy Dinosaur trying to do whatever he can. Ultimate only hits onto one hero. We do see the instant burst down of that poor Timbersaw that's still alive, and Rita Payne, she pops her ultimate, then Moonlight Shadow is used for some reason.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't know. Rubik stole the Scream of Pain there, which is actually a steal, because you can lift Scream of Pain, that's a ton of damage. They will get this tier 1 tower though, for their troubles it seems. It's going to be hard for Ph.urious to defend here, especially with the Cowboy finishing it off. Lasher gets last hit, and he just goes in.
He jumps on in, Windy Dinosaur's in a lot of trouble, so is Adobe. Adobe has a haste, he doesn't get hit by his own avalanche coming out from Eve, and now they're zipping on in. Windy Dinosaur will fall down, and now we have a TP from I Forgot How to Dota. He's going home, and he'll jump back somewhere else on the map, but they picked off a Timbersaw, they almost picked off a Adobe, and well, now let's walk on out of here.
Yeah, like this is just, they're just gonna continue on with this. And Ph.urious though, they have, you know, some good late game heroes, Tiny and all that sort of stuff, but it's not gonna matter because they're never gonna get any farm. J and Co just aren't gonna give them any opportunity, any room to move. They're just gonna basically back them up to a wall to the point where Ph.urious have nothing. Like even this Tiny at the moment has got a point booster and his boots at 15 minutes. It's not very much at all.
Speaking of nothing, well, the entire side of Jayco have taken over the lead in net worth. Tiny has fallen below the Lich, and the Lich having 3,500 gold. He picked up a Blink Dagger. Oh, I don't know.
Lich cares not for your support.
Blinks away, so it comes in handy. Then he throws out the Chain Frost, and it's just going to bounce between these heroes standing next to each other. Bouncing all, unfortunately, went to the Windy Dinosaur, but it's enough for Night Shiver to come in with the Storms, doing all the damage. That's 4 heroes down, and the GG is called from Ph.urious Dota. Oh, I forgot their name. From Ph.urious Dota there, and Jayco, they take it to 16 minutes.
Dire victory.
Very quick win there for them. Yeah, I mean, right from the start, they won their lanes, got some kills, completely snowballed out of control. That's really all that can be said. This has been a Defense of Australians broadcast. Thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you to our sponsors, Weta, for sponsoring the tournament.
I just do want to say something. Sorry to the spectators if we sound a little bit worn out. It's been 13 and a half hours we've been casting, so we're hitting that hill where we're crashing. So we do apologise for that, but we hope you still stay tuned to watch the continuation of Group C and D brackets. We do love having you here, but we do apologise just a little bit for our almost unenthusiastic casting. I mean, we love this, but we're just a little bit tired.
Yeah, it's like we don't have the energy to like really raise our voices that much at this point. But anyway, if you'd like to follow us, even though we suck, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Zellerov or on Twitter at ZellerofDota, and you can follow Yoshi at twitch.tv. Sorry, youtube.com/Yoshi because he can't stream, so he doesn't have a Twitch. And at Yoshi at Twitter. See, I've completely lost it.
Let's just get out of here while we still can before the pitchforks come.
Yeah, that's it. Just cheering for the next game.